This is as far as I go. Here, take this dynamite. Strange things happen in these mountains.
I like it when I am riding down the mountain. Feels so good. Feels so good. Feels so good. Feels so good. It feels so good. Feels so good.
I've been snowboarding about 5 or 10 years.
Riding around on little sticks.
Switch stance backside 180.
Came up a little short, hella fast.
Richter scale.
Raised by chipmunks.
Negative feedback.
Take your buildings of science and I'm the professor.
Juicy, like juicy.
Can't see it forever, I guess.
Ride snowboard.
Having fun.
Being there.
Ski it.
Jibbing.
Snowboarding back in 1989 was interesting, young, and kind of funny at the same time. Tahoe had one of the largest groups of snowboarders. There was riders like Terry Kidwell, Sean Palmer, and then you had the whole Avalanche team. Those guys were all way into riding hard shells. Definitely pretty funny, the tight stances, the day glow outfits, the style of riding was just totally different.
Your country
Snowboarding back then was definitely young, and it was only allowed at a few ski areas. I can distinctly remember getting stink eye from a lot of skiers and kind of scoffed at and laughed at the distance just because we were riding a snowboard. Nick Parada stands out as one of the stronger riders from the early days. He had a real flowing, skatey style. He definitely was ahead of his time. And then there was Sean Farmer, who, when the conditions permitted, would ride these Summit custom boards, and they were over 200 centimeters long. And Sean would catch the biggest air of anybody at the time. He was pretty much a madman on and off the hill.
Yourself? I tried.
Yeah, I totally shred. I shroud the gnar, I get sick.
I would say today in snowboarding in the movies that I've seen, the most influential all-around snowboarding is probably, I'm gonna have to go with Kevin Jones. He has no problem on rails and free riding through rock lines. He's on, always flying off of rocks, looking really stylish. And pick a wedge, he'll be slicing and dicing.
she goes on straight.
Tom Burt sticks out in my head. It's just like going super fast, pointing through tight stuff, killing it, hitting lines. And that was, at the time, a totally new thing. Like, people would hit cliffs, or they'd hit jumps, or they'd make pow turns, but you would never see pow turn, cliff drop, straight run. And that's the stuff in the early TB movies sticks out.
And I want you to know
First time I heard the word jib.
When was the last time I heard it? Probably today.
I think Nick Parada said jib. That was the first person that said jib.
Jibbing. You're riding on everything that you see in your path. Logs, rocks, small children.
Jibbing back in the day was mainly logs and stumps or rocks or anything. And these days there's a lot more man-made jib. You know, you go in the park, they put a trash can, they put a picnic table. Before it was just more natural jibbing, hippie jibbing.
Jibbing has changed quite a bit. Now you see crews flying to different cities to go film rails during a snowstorm. Rails that are in a complete urban environment. You're seeing a lot more unique shots with jibs in cities with buildings and all kinds of stuff.
People are making careers out of jibbing. It's nuts.
Thanks, guys.
Jim Rippey, very, very, very gnarly guy. He looks at something and it's either yes or no. He's so calculated and like doing tricks off natural terrain. He's amazing. Another one of those guys that has taken freestyle and he's always just been doing it in places where it counted, you know, off weird jumps or, you know, not just a perfect takeoff. You know, you just pad a little takeoff on the top of a cliff or do things just in powder without even any takeoff at all. That's always really impressed me.
That could be a go. That could be
So
sick.
starting here and then working your way out onto this. So all your stuff's draining.
The first one's a drop, second one you can poke through. The first one's a mandatory little niblet.
Noah, he came straight from being a vert skater, street skater, right into snowboarding, and I remember back in, I think it was 88, 89, he would ride the pipe, and he had a really good style. And then from living in Tahoe, he just started riding bigger mountains. I think because of his freestyle and his big mountain riding, his fluidity is incredible, more so than anybody else. He's got his own unique style, and after watching him ride, I mean, you just want to rush up to the hill and strap in, and you want to ride like Noah. Noah's got a certain style that I think everybody tries to kind of mimic in a way, but nobody really can.
Back in '93, Jamie Lynn did a cab 5 off this cliff in Norway. At the time, people were doing cab 5s off jumps mostly, so it was a pretty cool thing to see. I think it laid the groundwork for a lot of what's going on today.
I'll carry the torch, feed up my flame. Love is the hardest word for me. It knows my name. And your spirit comes to me like a silent sword and leaves its score inside. When I know comes every time I take a chance, take it every time I root to break
Bryant was definitely the guy that pushed it the furthest. I think he saw what Terry and Jamie and those guys were doing and just put a different twist onto it. He basically started doing the whole rodeo thing and just getting more inverted, not just spinning flat, and just totally innovative, and everyone was just dropping their jaw when they saw it.
Well, the good book says love should be the best thing you can feel. So you gotta stand by your faith, exactly what they say is real. So you put things back in your mind, cause the thought was too intense. That don't make sense. Now I know cause every time I take a chance, take it every time I root to break it every time I change my mind. You know what's on my mind? Gotta have it, must know it. Here's my only chance and I ain't gonna blow it. It's in my nature, something so sublime. Got to know before I'm out of time. I'm all out of time.
Darren Vincent was another ripping rider. He came from a skateboarding background and it really showed in his snowboarding. He would always do these really cool butter tricks off all kinds of stuff.
It's burning a hole inside of me. Answers to the questions I see. Burning a hole inside. Keeping the flame alive. I'm on this flame till I know the name I need to know. I'm on this flame till I know the name I need to know. I'm on this flame till I know the name I need to know. I'm on this flame till I know the name I need to know.
Andrew Crawford takes some of the most wicked slams I've ever seen. Crawford is one of those guys who can take a beating and just keep going back for more. He's definitely motivated.
Listen up, everyone. There's something wrong. We got the X's in the sights now, but somehow still we struggle along, looking for solutions in a threatening sky. And we never get an answer. Gypsy chords of voices wondering why we're stuck here without a peaceful day. It's a promise in the night.
Brian Savard is a unique rider. He's really good at mixing freestyle into big mountain riding. He always seems to find some crazy pillow line or just some crazy way down the hill.
Get through today. Look into the future, and all I can see is the next generation looking back with pity on me, hunting for some insight or a means to change. But do we have the will to, or will our future look the same? We're stuck here without a peaceful day. It's a promise in the night. I'll be okay. That's a part of it is telling me that help is on the way. Will someone tell me how? Will I make it through today?
David Benedict can pretty much do every trick in the book. He's got a real solid, smooth style. He was always a pleasure to watch.
How can I live when you won't let me in? How can I die without the reasons why? How can I laugh when I want to cry? How can I go on with nothing nowhere? Listen up, everyone. There's something wrong. We got the answers in our sights now, but somehow still we struggle along. We're stuck here without a peaceful day. It's a promise in the night. I'll be okay. That's a part of it
5 minutes to take off, and there's not a cloud in the sky.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Tech seemed to really crank it up a notch with just like more speed, more air, just stomping huge airs in the middle of lines and bombing stuff and like so much power. When Tech came onto the scene, it was like, whoa.
Change the pain of what you feel. You keep it inside. You made it real. 20 times to get it. 20 times to get. You kept it inside long enough to let it I feel no shame for what I do. Mistakes the same, the hate rings true. Never had no heaven, had too much of hell. I never can. What I did is probably just as well. I've heard it all before. I know nothing's gonna change. I've heard it all before. I know nothing's gonna change. I've heard it again and again. I know nothing's gonna change. I'll change the way I feel. Change the pain of what you feel. You keep it inside. You made it real. 20 times to get it. 20 times to get. You kept it inside long enough to let it live. I've heard it all before. I know nothing's gonna change. I've heard it all before. I know nothing's gonna change. I've heard it again and again. I know nothing's gonna change. I'll change the way I feel.
You swing up to me acting like everything's a jig between us. It starts off easy enough, but you don't get more than one chance before I don't know you anymore. It's easy for me, I don't miss you that much. But I can tell by the hurt in your eyes, it's only gonna take a little push to make all that hurt blossom up inside of you.
Only hurts when I laugh.
You ready?
If you guys think it's too milky out there, we can just go snowmobiling all day. I hate snowmobiles.
Dave Downing, he has been an influence to my snowboarding since I was a little kid. I used to watch TB 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and he's been in every single one. He's got classic style, you know. Every year he comes up with something new and progresses still, and I always admired that. He always was so all around and good with switch tricks and stuff. He's kind of a silent assassin, like just classic. I don't know, classic Dave Downing.
takes a bite, left only in the blur of the last night, and now don't make much sense. Twisted souls are the only evidence. I wonder why I do the things I do. 1 + 1 has always meant more than 2. Happy than content.
I was gonna do this line which involved 2 kind of small cliffs. I went off the first cliff, must have been a frozen rock that I didn't see, and basically just hit that piece of rock, and it spun me into this rock band on the left-hand side, and I came pretty close to hitting it with my head. It's definitely a wake-up call.
There are 3 sides to every coin, mine and yours and the one next door. Give a little less for too much now, even though I couldn't ask for more. So as age clears away, I can remember the place but not the face. Things so close, and when I'm so close to nothing, but that's how things go. There is still, but there is still, but there is still, but there is still,
When Dave Hatchett hit Mendenhall Towers, that was a total milestone in big mountain riding in general, skiing or snowboarding.
Can you see him? Oh, I do see him.
Do you see that?
That's fully committed.
Those people are committed. They should be committed if they're not already.
Yeah, it looks pretty steep. I'm gonna let Hatchet go up and scout it for me.
At that point, no one had gone that steep, that big, that level, and what Mendenhall Towers taught us was if there's snow on it, it has its day, you can ride it in POW, and anything's possible.
Perfect, bro. You're home free, no slush.
Noah Salasnek hitting super spines, and again, it's like you're so in the mix, you can't beat your slough. You gotta be in it, and you constantly, the snow is trying to peel you off the mountain. What I really learned from Noah riding Super Spines was his whole slough management. Start left and right.
Whose phone will I go today? And whose embrace will leave me trembling? Who's got words of pierce right through me? And whose rejection will deem me to fail? I need a pill to sleep at night.
Johan's part, TB5, like hands down was the biggest influence I've had in snowboarding. That guy loves to snowboard more than anyone else I've ever ridden with, and it shows in his riding.
Please don't try and wake me.
Tom Burt, Cordova Peak, just taking riding over exposure to a whole new level. And Tom, being like the genius that he is, figured out how to ride this like fully spined, exposed, massive face and do it really clean. And that's kind of like taking the extreme, like just get down a peak style of riding that like the Euros do a lot, with bombing psycho AK lines and merging them together. Tom ripped this line AK style that was like a European line with early exposure, and people aren't doing lines like that right now, I'll tell you that.
TB's line that he did at Donner was definitely, stands out in my mind as one of the burlier lines around here.
I measured it around 72 degrees or something. So it takes continual snow to make it happen, along with the snow being able to stick to the rock, so it has to be kind of like the perfect condition.
Tracks of recovery, and to discovery. The tracks of recovery.
When Johan and I first looked at Odin's Ladder, I really wanted nothing to do with that line. A lot of exposure and really a big descent. And when he opted to do it, I was really scared. I wasn't doing the line, but just to watch him step up to the plate, that was amazing. The way he skied it and stayed in control was just really cool.
Some days you go out and you don't see the lines. Like the Shoulder of Death, that line is in an area that we've ridden a lot and that we never saw that line, and then one day you go out there and it's like, whoa, look at that line, that makes sense. All the way from the very top of that run till I was at the very bottom, there was hazards in the outrun, there was hazards halfway up the face. So that run, I didn't feel safe till I was at the bottom, and it was pretty overwhelming when I did ride out the bottom of that.
you want to go, is there anyone here who wants to go out with me? Anyone? Okay, you right there, man. Right there. What's up?
Travis Parker. Very interesting individual. Probably the funnest person to ride with that there is. Probably right next to Dave Downing. The entertainment factor when riding with Travis is sometimes will overshadow his actual riding ability just because you're too busy laughing and your eyes are watering and you can't even see what he's doing.
I think Victoria has the best style as a woman rider. She just makes snowboarding look really smooth and fluid and graceful. The terrain that she rides is pretty heavy and she just charges, and it's really amazing to watch.
I think snowboarding's a relatively safe sport.
I don't think it's that dangerous at all, you know?
You just have to use your judgment and be careful.
The year we made Totally Board 1, Nick Parada took a really, really bad fall.
Snowboarding's pretty safe.
Nick told me he was going to go down and kind of ride over this patch of dirt. He came down the hill, hooked a rock and it catapulted him 30 feet head first into boulders. I walked over the knoll and there Nick was laying all bloody and unconscious. I just kept thinking to myself, you know, maybe Nick's not gonna make it. What happened with Juha's crash? Juha just got carried away, slashing the wave. And all of a sudden there was a blind roll, and he just went for it and tumbled through the rock, got knocked out. It took 8 hours to get the heli there. It was just wild.
I don't see where there could be any injury factor.
I just showed up and it was sunny and it was over the head about 2 to 3 feet of blower pile, stable.
I'd like to hit that, I'd like to hit that,
I'd like to hit that. But I really want to hit that.
The biggest thing about Jeremy Jones is that he has a good background from racing, actually. So he knows about his board, he knows about being on edge and what his abilities are. And then he's taken that ability from racing and put it into the mountains. And it's a really important thing, having the board control and edge control. And that's just put him on a level up there with the ability to do things in the mountains that a lot of other people can't. And that's sets him apart.
Help me out with the friggin' interview, man. I'm going to California, home. How was your trip? It was good. Another safe AK trip.
See you when?
I'll see you in 2-3 weeks.
All right.
Get out of my shot.
1, 2, 3, go.
You try to tweak as possible, you know? And hold your crap, you know?
But Yusi, man, completely blew our minds because he was so far ahead of us as far as talent. Real technical, like with his jumping. He just could do anything, switch, you know, and everything just seemed so easy to him. And it really influenced us and made us try extra hard, you know, like want to be as good as him, basically.
Dave Hatchett was one of the first snowboarders to take this early sport into the big mountains. You know, jumping cliffs, riding big, steep pow faces, lots of rock exposures. One of the first guys to start straight lining these peaks.
Don't know. My brain's the burger and my heart's the cold. I'm trying to get my head clear. I push things out through my mouth. I get refilled through my ears. I get refilled through my ears. I get refilled through my ears. I'm on my way to awake, I don't know or don't care. My brain's the weak heart and my heart's the long stairs. My heart's the long stairs. My heart's the long stairs. Inland from Vancouver's shores, the ravens and the seagulls push each other inward and outward. Inward and outward. In this place that I call home, my brain's a cliff and my heart's the bitter buffalo. My heart's the bitter buffalo. We tore one down and erected another there. The match of the century, absence versus thin air. I'm on my way to God don't know. My brain's the burger and my heart's the coal. This life that we call home, the years go fast and the days go so slow. The days go so slow. The days go.
When we were filming TB4, we were in Tahoe and we went up to Donner and built this big quarter pipe and kind of worked on it all day and then turned it into a pretty good session that afternoon. It was pretty progressive, just the riders that were there, you know, Brian and Terrier and Peter and Jamie Lynn was there, and it was definitely a action-packed afternoon.
My heart's the cold. I'm trying to get my head clear. I push things out through my mouth, I get refilled through my ears. I get refilled through my ears. I get refilled. I'm on my way to God, don't know or even care. My brain's the weak heart and my heart's the long stairs.
The crew that day was almost all of the best freestyle snowboarders in the world at that time, all hitting the same quarter pipe on the same afternoon. Really amazing session, the things that went down, the progression of the tricks throughout the day, and it just had a certain energy level that I haven't seen repeated.
In this place that I call home, my brain's a cliff and my heart's a bitter buffalo. My heart's a bitter buffalo. They tore one down and erected another there. The match of the century, absence versus thin air. Absence versus thin air. In this life that we call home, the years go fast and the days go slow. The days go so slow.
One of those moments, like, could be 5 minutes, could be 3 seconds.
The top of Johan's line was virtually, it was pretty ridiculous. Super steep, spiked spines.
Hey guys. See you later. I want to come in with speed. Speed is my friend. I ran to shoot and I came in. I was like, white room is fucking. Shut it down. Scary, yeah, on the first round is
the heel side.
It was wake up call. It's like.
Johan Olofsson, he's a Swedish freak, I think. When I first met him, he was just this kid that rode almost better switch stance than forward, and he'd go off all kinds of jumps, and he'd rip in the half pipe. He'd do switch runs in the half pipe when nobody was even doing that, and he was just like this freestyle wonder kid, and really fun to ride with. And then I went to Alaska with him in TB5. That was the first time both of us have been to Alaska, and his talent just like overwhelmed me. He's so natural on a snowboard that he was doing lines that I couldn't believe he was doing, and just he was having so much fun. It was just amazing.
Dig in the trash, there's nothing
Terrier is too gifted of a snowboarder. The half pipe, sure, he's good at it, but what he's really good at is just free riding and looking at terrain and just riding it super fast and really well. I've free rode with him a few days at ski resorts, and it's crazy the stuff that he does. I mean, he could just ride down a groomed run and just like, wow, you just look back and go, what was that, you know? It's pretty incredible.
All right now. Sit back now. Relax. Let your mind unwind. Let the cobwebs and fog slip on out of your ears and slide on down your shoulders.
But before we go any further, I want to know how's everybody